Hello everybody, my name is UK. Welcome to Stackflow. Earlier this year I played a whole bunch of the Tetris roguelike Drop Duchy, and the year before that I played a bunch of Balatro, and now we're going to take those two skills and meld them together in Stackflow. Thank you to the developer for sending me a key to play the game. If you want to check it out, it's on early access on Steam for less than £6 or your local equivalent. The default, when a row is cleared, you get 10 stack and 1 flow. Level 1, reward, block, target score 50. All right, let's do it. Welcome to Stackflow. This strategic block stacking game is all about smart placement and management. Watch your score, stack, and flow at the top. These drive your progress. Place blocks to complete lines. Each line gives 10 points plus flow bonuses. Check the upcoming pieces and track what's remaining in your deck. Plan ahead wisely. Use the hold button to save pieces, but your target score increases 10% each time. Reach your target score to win and unlock new blocks. Red levels gives a perk. If you lose if pieces run out or blocks touch the top of the screen. Left, right, place, QZ. Can I use my left hand for this? Oh god, I already lost what the controls were. QZ. Alright, you're there. I'm gonna have to go and rebind stuff to be what I was used to in Drop Duchy, I think, at some point. You can hop in here. Two line pieces in a row? Are you joking? Alright, that's 20 points, and the flow is a static base number, it seems. With that next piece coming, we can do this. Obviously, if we score 2 lines at once, we're laughing, right? Yeah, that would be the real winner right there. Stage clear. Select a new type of block to appear on your board. 1 granite blocks. When destroyed, multiplies stack by 2, but multiplies your flow by 0.75. Bookshelf. When destroyed, gives 25 stack. Transform all blocks in a 2x2 area around it into a different block. Piano. When destroyed, gives +4 stack multiplied by the number of piano blocks on the same row. Give me magical bookshelves. Let's have at it. Right. I'm gonna hold that because that's what you do with line pieces, isn't it? Stick that there, that there. Basically, I want to get a triple. I need 2 line pieces now, which is not ideal. We have 2 remaining, so I don't think there's any penalty to us just building up in the meantime, right? Oh god. Okay, we're gonna be fine. I got my left and right hands confused because this is not the way I'm used to playing. I'm gonna have to go manipulate the controls in a second. Yeah, so a Tetris worth several thousand points. Can I get in? What is this? That's my backpack. Can I get to settings right now? I can. Give me 1 second. I hope that's going to work out the way I think it is. Queen bee. When a block is placed, give plus 0.5 flow for each adjacent colony block. This is a colony block. Bookshelf, when destroyed, gives 25 stack, transform all blocks around. Fire Mage, when destroyed, releases 2 fireballs that burn up to 3 blocks, generating 5 flow per block. Fireball bounces off the wall. Give me that. That sounds like fun. Pieces fall upwards instead of downwards. Oh god. Okay. Hold that. This is a bad piece to have right now. I'm not convinced this is how I had Drop Duchy either, which is a problem. I want to press down to make this go faster, but I don't want to get things backwards here. Go there and there and there. Place 50 pieces in total. Crushed it. Select a perk to upgrade your run. If you place a piece within 2 seconds after it spawns, you gain 3 stack. If you place a piece without rotating it, gain 5 flow. Reduce the target score by 25%. Give me this. And then I need to get back into the settings and change some things. Hold on. Let's see how that goes. Now you're talking. Get 100 flow in a single combo. Alright. It might not be exactly the same, but it's enough that my brain now really understands what's going on with the old left hand. Pirate Captain, when destroyed, gives +3 stack and command all private cannoneer blocks to shoot knives. Each knife destroys the first block it hits. Bomb, when destroyed, explodes a 3x3 area around it, giving 1 flow for each block. Bookshelf gives stack. Give me some bombs. See where we go from here. Level 5, 1500 points. Well, for a Tetris, that is going to be no bother. I want that in a better gap, really. Except now I want the long piece for the right-hand side, so never mind, huh? Give me that and that. Crushed it. Skeleton, when destroyed, releases a flying bone that shatters the first block it hits, giving +5 stack per block. Slime, when destroyed, creates a new slime in a random gap in a lower row. Nuke, when destroyed, explodes its column, giving 1 stack per block. Nuclear blocks give +5 stack instead. Explodes its column? Pieces rotate automatically every 3 seconds. Okay. I need Q for this, I think, is what I want. This kind of screws with our special scoring thing, but... Full clear. Crushed it. Select a perk to upgrade. Auto Magic. Pieces will automatically be placed 3 seconds after it spawns. You gain plus 10 stack every time a piece is placed. After placing your last piece, gain 200 stack. Acceptance. If you place a piece without rotating it, gain 5 flow. I'll take that. That'll work. Level 7. 5,000. We're starting to get to numbers that I can kind of actually consider that they might be difficult to hit now, which is nice. Go there, 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 there. I'll stop saying there for every single tile I place. Do I need any more, or do I think that I'm going to be fine just with any single Tetris that I can make? Yeah. Basically, any single Tetris is good for at least 10k. Bookshelves, granite, stone. Can't be rotated. Gives +2 flow when destroyed. Give me more bookshelves. No idea how many levels we've got to get through, but we're crushing it so far. Right, that's a Tetris, but we'll get some extra stuff down just so that there's kind of more volume of things to be broken. I don't know if that was enough points. I don't know if we're crushing it too hard. Arcanist. When destroyed, activate the effect of every magical block without destroying them. Interesting. Level 9. Hides the pieces left, next piece, and hold displays. Fine. All I need to do is lock a straight piece for later and then just crush it, basically. These are not what I want. You know what? This will be fine. Honestly, so much goes on. Score a 100,000 point combo. Smashed it. Once the bookshelves start making random things, I'm like, I got no idea what's going on anymore. If you clear 3 or more lines in a single combo, gain 2x flow. I mean, that's humongous. Like, that's X mult, that is, not plus mult. X mult. 30,000 points needed. Now we're getting to some real numbers. It's like, how much extra space do I need for what we're doing, you know? Score a 500,000 combo. Score 1,000,000 points. Survive to level 10. TNT, C4, or electric guitar. When destroyed, gives 4 stack, multiply the number of electric guitar columns in the same block. After 5 seconds, explodes a 3x3 area around it, giving 3 stack for each block. When destroyed, explodes adjacent. Give me the TNT, I'd rather that over C4. 40,000 points needed. You're going to go there. Hold that. Man, hold makes things just so easy. Because I'm sure I have no memory of Drop Duchy having hold. No, it does on the easier difficulties, that's it. Yeah. And then once you get to a certain difficulty level, it stops allowing you to hold pieces. Now I remember. Alright, let's get those in. Like, in what world do you not just clear everything when you've got any reasonably strong tile? Well, that could be acoustic guitar, radioactive. When destroyed, gives +1 flow and converts a random block on the board to radioactive. Sure. Level 12, 50,000 points. Prevents you from using the hold function. Alright, game. I see your strategies to work against me. I can still see how many long pieces I have, though. 3. Oh god. We're in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Alright, that makes a Tetris. We're fine. Now we get to pick another perk. We're going to become even stronger. Stack given by blocks of your initial deck are multiplied by ×2. After placing your last piece, get to 100. Reduce the target. Point rush is fine. Level 13. I expect 20 levels would be like a reasonable place to get to in this. A lot of radioactive stuff very early. I can use that now. Can I get everything in play? Is that something I would be capable of doing in this build? I don't know how many pieces would be too many for that, you know? All right. cool 4.4 mil. Queen, Arcanist, C4. More magical blocks. Doing magical things. 100,000 point required. It's just too easy. I don't know if there's like a different frequency of the stuff being dropped than regular Tetris, or if something else is up, but it feels too easy. Uh-oh. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. I biffed it. I biffed it. No! I couldn't hike my long bar over the corner. Oh, I got so greedy. I mean, now we know the state of things, we can just kind of start speedrunning regular Tetrises on the early stages. But I can't believe I threw so hard. Let's try something else. When placing a non-rotated piece, game 1 flow. Alright, Fortress synergies. Maybe it was just the bookcases that had us absolutely OP. Oh, they all scale? This I did not understand or appreciate. Oh, it stole my reserve piece. Crushed it. When destroyed, randomly awards 1 to 4 stack. Alright. Let's see what we can do without any explosives or something. I didn't pay attention. You lose the preview of where the piece is going to land. Oh, interesting. That's really annoying. I need a second long piece if I want to get the Tetris, actually. That's kind of tedious. There it is. Crushed it. If you clear 3 or more lines in a row, get 2x flow. After placing your last piece, gain 200 stat. Let's try that. Because we can definitely get everything on the board if we stop taking too much excess stuff. Right, we got our preview back, thank goodness. Why didn't... Oh, no, because I had no good place to put it. Is why I didn't save that. Six pieces left. Where's my extra 200? Did I not get 200? Not sure. When destroyed, multiply stack by 2, but multiplies your flow by 0.75. 3 more dice. We must think about skipping sometimes, though. That is going to be important to think about. Are these 6s and these 4s, like, specifically? Or are there just 2 different dice types, right? That's a terrible spot I've made. Saved, never punished. I have to remember, there's every possibility that we can play 2 Tetrises or just 2 scoring rounds, you know? Skip, I don't know what +2 is. +2 what? +2 rerolls? Maybe? Unsure. The horizontal controls are reversed. Commentary goes quiet as he starts thinking really hard about every move he has to make. My brain keeps expecting this timer thing or the reverse control things to suddenly just run out, like it's a temporary debuff, which it obviously is not. Yeah, so that did not win the round because we hadn't done much in regards of the granite stuff, I guess. Do I have any long pieces left is a fantastic question. I mean, I can check. No, I do not. Oh, there's one in tab. Right, well. In that case, after placing your last piece, gain 200 stack. I do have that. Give me Stackmaster. Yeah, it's a very different game when you don't just have a bunch of magic and explosives destroying everything immediately. I do not love this. Right, I'm going to break trend and not do a Tetris. What happens if we just do this, right? $4,500. Oh dear. I've set myself up for failure. Can I spin this into that gap? Okay. We have learned that the idea that I had was a bad one. We only have 6 pieces left. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's like 10 points. That's not worth anything to me. Now, placing my last piece is going to give me 200 extra blue score. You don't get the multiplier from this. That doesn't seem right. Well, solid foundations. Might need some balancing, but it is in early access. If you want to check it out for yourselves, check out the link down in the description. I think I will probably play some more sometime soon. For now, though, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.